What's up everyone? This is Razer's brand new Viper V2 Pro. This is an ultra lightweight gaming mouse, wireless of course, and it's geared towards esports players. So if you like to play Call of Duty, Fortnite, whether it's a first person or a third person shooter, having a lightweight mouse for a lot of people, like enough people that this has become a sub-market, having a lightweight mouse, it gives you way more freedom of mobility from your wrist upward when you're using a gaming mouse. Whereas something like a Mamba is heavier, but it's also, because it's heavier, they can use more materials and it's taller. So another aspect of lightweight gaming mice, just gaming mice in general, is what's your grip type? And I'm not a grip type expert because I am not an esports player, but I can tell you that I like to take my big fat hand and just slam it on top of a mouse and rock and roll. So they call this a palm grip. But for others who are in this, Twitch type community, they're using fingertip grips or claw grips, and having that lightweight movement or that lightweight mouse is going to increase the freedom of movement. So that's about as far as my knowledge of why people buy these mice goes. But I can tell you from, let me turn off this indicator, that from just, playing with the Viper version 1 and the Viper version 1 Pro over the years, I do actually like these mice as well. I find them, first of all, to be one of the more attractive mice in the line from Razer. I'm also a big fan of the Mamba, mostly for the feel, and I love the texture on the sides. And this is an older mouse now, but I've been using it for gaming for a while now, maybe 2 years. And then the Death Adder line I also like, but you got to pick one or two. It's ridiculous to have more than that, more than one or two mice on your desk. Maybe it's not ridiculous. I find it ridiculous. So anyhow, good mouse too, but if I have to choose, I like this heavier mouse from the Mamba with really good wireless battery. The battery on this is rated for 70 hours. There is no RGB, which helps, whereas the Mamba does have RGB. And let's walk through the features. So first of all, I think it's super cool. It looks like Iron Man's helmet or something. When it's upside down, I like this design. I think it's super cool. It's unique, and it has optical switches when you click. So listen to this. Now you can hear it compared to the Death Adder. It's a little bit quieter, maybe by a hair, but it also has a different feel when it lands, and I like the way that it sounds at that point. The scroll wheel is actually pretty tight, and there's no way to adjust this. You do have the back and forward buttons on the side, which are well placed. They don't have a lot of space for this since it's a thin mouse. You can see how much thinner it is than the Mamba and how much thinner it is than the Death Adder V2X Hyperspeed. Now, other than that, it's a very straightforward, streamlined design. Not a lot going on here. 30K optical sensor, and that means 30K DPI, which is intense. Well, you may be wondering, it's so bare, what are you going to do about grip? So Razer knows who they're talking to here when they made this mouse, and so they include, this isn't the first time, they've done this with the other Viper mice, but they include this grip tape on the side. It's I'm not sure who manufactures, but it uses 3M technology for the adhesive portion of it. Maybe it is designed by Razer, I'm not sure. But anyhow, if you really want to get grippy, you have that built into this $150 package from Razer. So what I need to do is actually use this thing. And right off the bat, what I'm excited about, and this is gonna sound a little bit silly, is that Razer included this range extender in the package. So you can take your dongle and plug it right into your PC, or you can plug it into this range extender and then take your USB-A to USB-C cable, plug it into your PC, plug the USB-C side into this range extender, and it does, it helps move the range around, right? So if you have your tower, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 feet from where you tend to game, maybe not quite that far, now that I think about how short this cable is, but you have it further away, and you want to make sure there's a strong connection, this will help. But another really cool feature about this is that when the battery dies in this mouse, you can just unplug the USB-C from the range extender and plug it into your mouse, and you could still game or use it for work if that's your pleasure when it's charging. So hopefully that's not too complicated. You probably already know about this. But anyway, not all mice come with range extenders. So that's a nice added value. When you're paying $150 for a mouse that may only be used for gaming, I just think it's a nice thing to throw in extras like the adhesive grip tape and the range extender. Okay, so what I need to do now is actually use this sucker. I'm not much of an esports player, but I do love me some first-person shooters. It's primarily what I play. So I'll do that, which means I gotta put my Steam Deck down, and then I will come back with another video talking about my gaming impressions of this mouse. So until then, here's a small family of Razer mice saying, catch you later. Cheers.